You all set? It's looks like we're live, huh?
Okay, good. Okay, welcome everybody. This is Lance Luke and Martin Pea here. We're talking about social AI, not anti-social AI, but social AI, uh,
Mhm.
posting and marketing success for everyone. And everyone, we mean small business owners, entrepreneurs, whoever needs clients and customers. That's who we're going to be appealing to. And that's our topic for today. And thank you for joining us on our Zoom platform. Also, um, we're live streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, as well as our Zoom platform. So thank you for attending and be part of the conversation. If you have any questions, just post it on our Zoom platform or whatever social media you're on, and hopefully we'll check it. If we can't get to it, we'll respond after the webinar is over. So this webinar is presented by Expert Media Matters, which is a digital marketing and business consulting company located in Honolulu, Hawaii. And it's presented by national marketing experts Lance Luke and Martin Pea. And I have a story to tell about this photo up on the screen. It's me and the famous Jack Canfield, who's the author of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series. I met him in Hollywood, and he recently invited me to be a participating author in his upcoming book, which is coming out this year, hopefully, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. Pretty excited about working with him. I've never wrote a book with him before, but that's pretty cool. So, as I mentioned, we do these webinar series, Ask the Expert series, to help small business owners, entrepreneurs build, manage, market online. And we've been very successful in helping people. If you just take, one tidbit of information from what we have to offer and it helps you, we feel very good about it. So once again, today's topic is social AI posting and marketing success for everyone. So we're going to be talking about social media posts, which includes social media uh, articles and even a blog. So let's get right into it. So you might say, well, what is social AI and this whole thing that you guys are talking about? Well, as a simple introduction, the power of social AI in posting and marketing. The definition is the integration of artificial intelligence into social media platforms to enhance and optimize various marketing processes. And the different marketing processes that we use in our business includes posting on social media. And when I'm saying posting, you post an article or a blog or anything you want. It could be like one sentence with a photo. Could be a selfie with a description or something. So anything that you can get to spread the word and increase awareness to your brand, your story that you're going to tell or you're telling. Also, whatever product or service you have, that's what you're going to be talking about through social media. And instead of writing in the past, we used to write our own content, and you might have heard the saying, content is king. Well, it still is. So there's a kind of a race for who can put out the most content or the best content or the most interesting content or content that people are interested in that they're going to read and look at. So in the past, we're writing everything on our own, creating everything from scratch, from writing text, writing articles, finding images and things like that. And with the advent and when AI started, then we started incorporating the use of AI to help us, and it really streamlined the process. Instead of an hour, it took me to generate a post from scratch. The AI can kind of come up with 3 different options in a matter of minutes and then hunt for a image to match. So it's very cost effective and fast. And the caveat is you don't just use it and crank it out and then post it on social media. You have to review every single thing that the AI is generating if you're going to use it, and make sure it's in your own voice. Make sure it sounds like you're the one speaking, because people know how your writing is, especially if you've been posting on social media a lot. And then once they see something that doesn't sound like you, they're going, well, that doesn't sound like you. Did somebody else write it for you? Or did a robot create this for you or something like that? So you don't want that. You want it to be fairly smooth so it's not noticeable where you're getting AI to help you. Okay, so it's a little tricky at first, but when you kind of keep doing it, then it almost becomes automatic. So let's talk about how the social AI, how AI can help you in your social media efforts. And when I say social media, that includes social media platforms, but also includes email, text, whatever's on your website, anything that's put out there to promote your brand, promote your products, promote your services, and so forth. So it's really total marketing that we're talking about. So what does AI do to help you in your social? Helps create more effective social campaigns and efficient use of time. Now, this year is an election year, and you're going to get bombarded with all kind of messages, and a lot of them, believe it or not, are generated by AI, and some are traditional, but there's going to be a mix. And um, my opinion is that it's going to get to the point that the average person doesn't want to hear anything about politics or elections, right? They're going to be so sick of hearing about it. They may unsubscribe to newsletters that talk too much about politics and so forth. The other thing is the automation part. So the social AI enables brands to extract customer insights and automate processes for optimized marketing, ROI, return on investment. Okay, so you're getting to use AI and as a tool to help you in gathering information. One idea would be you can use AI to generate a marketing plan, a business plan, a specific business plan regarding whatever your business is, XYZ business. You ask AI, what kind of marketing campaigns should I do for, my business, and see what you get, what results you get. And if it's not to your liking, you got to ask more specific questions, such as break it up. Maybe what can my business do for advertising? Where can I advertise? Where should I advertise? What's going to be my return using the different media, such as radio or television? And then the same thing, if I put an ad in a magazine, what magazines would be good? And even social media, right? what social media platforms would be good for my certain product or service or for my branding, and get all that information and then analyze it and then decide, what you're really going to want to do. And then even go so far as, well, let's talk about budget. I have X amount of dollars for marketing. How is that going to be divided up? And where should I put my $200 or $300? Should I put it into marketing on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever? So the AI will help you with all that. Of course, you could talk to people, marketing experts and all that, and get their opinion also. And I think you should do both. Just don't depend on AI for everything. The other thing is you efficiently analyze user behaviors and preferences, leading to more effective targeting and engagement. Oh, so I mean, let's talk about Facebook. You can go in, set demographics. Who's your target audience? Who are you going to market to? What age group? What demographics? What are their interests? Right. So um, you can pretty much narrow it down. So instead of uh, doing a marketing blast to 1 million people, when there's only 50,000 people that would be interested in what you have to offer, you got to be more direct, because otherwise you're kind of wasting your money, right? Uh, so the more you identify who your target audience is and direct your marketing specifically to them, you're going to get more bang for the buck. And that's what it's all about, right? Not wasting money and marketing to the wrong people, right? It's sort of like if you're an auto mechanic looking for customers to bring their cars in to be fixed, you're not going to put an ad in uh, a sports magazine, let's say, right? So you really got to narrow things down. And with the automation and AI, it's, we have a huge advantage now, more than we had like 2 years ago, 5 years ago. So let's talk about key concepts and tools, and um, what is out there to be used, right, for your use for social AI. So let's say that you're not doing anything, but you're interested in learning what tools are available. There's so many AI tools out there, software programs and so forth. Um, but I'm going to briefly talk about what we're using in our own businesses, and what it does and how it helps us. So one of them is AI-powered social media management tool, and it's used for creating, scheduling, and sharing content on social media. Okay, so the company is Sendable, called Sendable. Another one is Sprout Social, and what it does is, let's say we create one social media post. Okay, so we take that post and we send it to Sendable, and we tell Sendable what social media platforms we want that post to be published on. And we use Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and some others, TikTok, not so much though. And then that one social media post, we plug in when we want it posted, what day and the time. Okay, so we're using Sendable as a platform, and we're loading hundreds of social media posts that we've done. And we have it all set to go. So I could go on vacation for a month or two, and guess what? People still think I'm actively posting on my social media platforms because Sendable is automatically doing it for me. Okay, so I'm sleeping and there's a post being made on my social media platform. Okay, and that's really a good thing because in the past we have to just post it on our own, right? The other thing is AI art tools. There's Midjourney, Canva, and I use both. And you create visually appealing graphics and visuals, color and whatnot. I mean, you can get it to the point where you can create, people are creating like artwork and selling it online. But I'm not doing that. I'm using it to create images that um, go with my social media posting. Now, Midjourney and Canva, they do this pretty much the same thing, except Canva is more traditional, I would say. Midjourney, you can create all kinds of interesting things where you can ask it to create a garden on the moon, or how would a nice waterfall look on Mars, and it comes back with all kind of interesting things. I mean, you can get carried away. You can spend hours on it and really get carried away. So that's the AI art. And then for copywriting, paraphrasing, grammar, and all that, it's a tool to help writing and optimizing, engaging captions, posts, other comments, and all that. So there's Copy, AI, and Quillbot. We use Quillbot, and we use Quillbot for um, putting in our text and then asking it to be like an editor, to correct grammar, correct sentence structure, maybe misspelled words and things like that. So um, that's what we use Quillbot for. Some more concepts and tools. There's customer relationship management tools, interactions of social media. There's HubSpot and Salesforce, and then you got AI content generation tools, and this is like using AI for content, and it doesn't even have to be social media. It could be you want to write a book or write an article and not use it for social media. Maybe you want it published in a newspaper or magazine. And there's Magic Write, there's ChatGPT. So everyone's heard of ChatGPT. That's probably the most common AI platform. And we use ChatGPT uh, for content creation and, basically all kind of interesting things. And there, that's all tech stuff. And then let's talk about video. There's AI video generation tools. You can create videos that you can put on social media. Now, the videos that we do is mainly not AI generated. It's taking uh, our webinar, let's say, the one you're watching now, and either posting the entire webinar, or we have a program where we take a 1 hour webinar and we cut it up into little snackable videos, maybe 6 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on where the cutoff is where we change subjects. And we're able to, from one 60-minute webinar or video, we can create, 6 to 10 or more small snackable videos, right? They're short videos, and we have a program that can do that. Okay. And these are the ones that I'm just talking about. There's a lot more. So real world examples of successful social media campaigns. I'm going to fill you in on, what we do. But the AI is very helpful. You can automate customer service, provide personalized recommendations to users, answer frequently asked questions. Now, sometimes you can go to a website and there's a chat feature, and you're chatting back and forth. And a lot of times that's not a live person. That's like a chat bot that you're responding to, even on the phone for voice, right? So there's all kind of different interesting things, but I'll fill you in on some more. Um, there's so much data out there that you use the AI to kind of use data crunching, and then help you with making your posting more personable, and the user will want to listen to you, right? And when I say listen, read your post or hear what your message is, right? So you have to spice it up and make it not so boring. And then the AI is used for text analysis, facial recognition, target advertising. It's just like exploding. Okay. Meta is like huge, investing huge amount of dollars, and Meta is actually Facebook. A lot of money being spent developing these programs for success. So let's talk about how you're going to implement social AI in your marketing strategy. And here's some practical steps and tips that you can take away. The first one is you learn about AI marketing. And how do you do that? Well, you attend webinars such as this one. You read up on some books or articles. You subscribe to newsletters about AI. There's a lot of different things you can do to learn. There's so much information on AI now. It's kind of crazy. I wrote a very simple book on AI called Use AI, No Wondering Why. And I think I was the first person in Hawaii to write a book about AI. It's so short, you can read it in like an hour. And that's just like an introduction to AI. The other thing is set goals and use AI appropriately. Just make a list of what things you want to use AI for, and then choose whatever tools would apply. Ask around, go online and do a search. Type in whatever the AI program is that you're interested in, and see what reviews are out there, right? And these are actual people that have used the tools, and most of the people, they're going to tell you the truth, right? The other thing is integrate AI with whatever systems you're using. Train and support your team. So if you're by yourself, solopreneur, then you train yourself. If you have other people helping you, you train your support group. Martin and I have a team of VAs, virtual assistants in the Philippines, and they're all trained to use AI, and they're constantly training, and they're able to do almost anything that we need. And that's, a good place to be as a small business owner, because it's less outsourcing, because everything is done in-house. The other thing is measure and optimize continuously. Don't go months and months and months without reviewing what you're doing, what AI is doing, what kind of return you get. For instance, I'll give you an example. I make a post on LinkedIn. If I don't check, I don't know how the post is doing. So we check, and then we find out, oh, well, we had a couple hundred people read the post. All right, that's good. That's a good step in the right direction. The future of social AI and marketing success. And since the beginning of the year, we've been using AI almost extensively. We're spending a lot of time and energy, and we're getting a good return. So I want to share some uh, Lucky 7 tips, and EMM stands for Expert Media Matters, which is our marketing company. So using social AI in marketing, know your crowd, know who your target audience is, know who's following you, right? If you don't have anybody following you, or you don't have a crowd, you're not an influencer, you're not influencing anybody. So you want to start that. You start first by creating your brand and keep promoting your brand so people know who you are. Let AI find the perfect time to post. And sometimes we follow what AI says, and sometimes we don't, and we kind of test it out. So in other words, we type in to ChatGPT, when is the best time to post on social media? What is the best days to post and the best times? And then, it lets us know. Also, when is the best times to publish a newsletter, right? So sometimes we follow it, sometimes we don't, and we test it out. Not all the time AI is correct, but most times they know what they're talking about because they already gather all the data that's online and then feeding it to us. Remember that the AI chatbots are your 24/7 helpers. They're available. One thing I was talking to Martin about is that the AI is interesting because it shows up to work on time, doesn't call in sick, never asks for a raise. Um, although if you want, more, then you have to pay more, right? Right now, I'm paying like $20 a month for ChatGPT. I'm not, I started using the free one, but then I wanted it to do more, and so I had to upgrade. Now, $20 a month is like almost nothing, relatively cheap for the amount of information that we get using AI. So it's almost like instead of spending thousands of dollars buying a whole Encyclopedia Britannica set, and if you're young, you probably don't know what that is, but uh, they're at the library if you want to use it, but no need because you can just go on ChatGPT and type out information that you need, right? Or on Google. So the other thing is AI is your social spy. So if you want to keep tabs on your competitors and all that, you can use AI to do that too, right? Let AI handle all the boring stuff, right? You don't want to be bogged down writing social media content every day. If you're a small business owners, you don't really have time to do that, right? So I'm I'm too busy working during the day. I got to take my weekends to write social media posts, articles, blog posts, and update my website. And then you're using your weekend, and guess what? You don't have any day off, right? So AI lets me have time off because of what it can do. Use AI to make ads that hit the mark. Well, ask AI to create some sample ads for you and take a look at it. Okay. And use the ones that you feel are the best ones and then try it out. Then stay trendy. Um, by that is keep up with what's happening in the marketplace. And each person, each small business owner has a separate, their own unique idea or brand, right? I have a construction management company. My marketing is different from a friend that has a restaurant, right? Um, so every business is different. So you have to kind of create your marketing to your particular business, your product or service. If you don't sell any products, but you perform a service, right? Then that's a little different too. So but AI can help, and it's been helping us. So what you missed, we've given previous webinars on different social media, how to do websites, public press releases, how to publish a book, and all these different things. So you can go to our website and watch any video on demand, and it's all up there. Every single webinar that we've given on marketing is available on our website. You don't need a Netflix account or put in your credit card. It's all free. And then we have free takeaways. We have free books. The book that I mentioned, the AI book that I wrote, it's available for ebook download. You just go to our website and I'll give you the information. What other webinars are coming up? Well, we got another webinar. We're talking about messaging, text, and email, and using AI for that. Also, another one, publishing, tell your story in a book. I'm going to give you the rundown on what I did to publish my books and how I use the books to generate income without selling a book. Okay. The next webinar is publishing, but instead of books, newsletters. So we crank out newsletters, and that keeps your brand top of mind with your audience, and you develop your database of emails, and you need to, email your newsletters out. If you don't want to do a physical letter, right, you do an electronic newsletter or send a postcard. Another webinar is about webinars. We're going to talk about what we do, how we develop webinars, how we use AI to create a agenda and what to talk about. And then after that, we're going to get really down and dirty on personal AI and how we're using AI to help. Now it's just growing. And what we tell small business owners is if you're not going to use AI in the future, you might not even be around in the future. That's what's happening, right? Your competitor is going to use AI before you do if you're too slow. Okay. Our website here is Expert Media Matters. That's our company that we work with clients to help them with their social media marketing, digital marketing, business consultation, press releases, publishing, and those kind of things. Also, if you a small business owner and you need an assistant, we offer that too, virtual assistant. Our website is askmarketingexperts.now.site. That's our webinar site, and it's just huge to maintain because we have so many videos available on it, and we're constantly updating this site all the time. Sometimes I check it and I'm surprised myself about how much information is there, and it's all free. Okay. Speaking of free, if you're a business owner in Hawaii or you're from the United States or a foreign country, but you do business in Hawaii, okay, you can join and get a free listing. So we're inviting you to join Best Hawaii Business Directory. You get a free listing. I cannot put in the listing for you because the database needs your email and your contact information. Okay. It's the biggest online directory in Hawaii, bigger than the Yellow Pages. Okay, free. And if you join the directory, then we automatically enroll you in Small Business Hawaii, which is a networking association of business owners. The idea is we formed it to network, share ideas, help promote businesses in Hawaii, and help each of our other businesses. So it's smallbusinesshawaii.now.site. That's our website. So use AI to your advantage. What can AI do to help you? Use AI, No Wondering Why, which is the title of my book, and you can get it free ebook. You know, Martin likes to give away free stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, fine. At a certain point, we may have to change our criteria here, but for now, take advantage. Use AI to help you create websites, lead generation, email, social media posts, blog content, and a lot more. I can't like not talk about AI because it's helped our business so much. And what else do we have here? Okay, it's Q&A time. You got questions, we got answers. We got our information here, Lance Luke and Martin Pea, our phone number, and our email address. But you can also reach us on any social media platform that we're streaming on by posting. And if you don't want to post, let's say you're on Facebook, you want to post onto the website, you can use Messenger, and then we'll get it also. So want to right now open it up for questions and see if you can be part of the conversation here. If you have any other ideas for future topics of webinars, we'd like to hear it too. If you have a question pertaining to little outside the subject matter that we're talking about, feel free to ask too. And then if we have time, you know, we can answer it for you. So we're open, and we would like to help. So Martin, are you around? If you are, we can't hear you.
Yes, you're right. You couldn't hear me. I got to unmute myself first. So, yes,
Well,
you
it's
can.
not that good talking to yourself.
I know, I know. I was wondering how come you're not hearing me? But yeah, we've got a uh, busy audience today out on the social media and here on Zoom. So let me direct our questions that we've received. The first one is asking, how can businesses strike a balance between automation and personalization in marketing to maintain genuine connections with their audience? Good
Uh,
question.
okay, well, like I said before, um, you're going to use AI to generate content, but you have to review every single thing that's generated in before you post it on social media or you put it on your website or whatever, because it has to maintain the same voice as you. Okay, so if you write an article yourself, that's your voice, right? That's how you sound. Um, if you use AI and AI doesn't know how you speak, it's just going to crank out something, right? And it may not be consistent. So you have to review every piece of content. And what I do is if our team creates 10 different social media posts, I look at all 10 and I reject some, I edit some before it goes through, and then I give the okay, I give approval to now send it up in line to be posted on social media. Okay, so the idea is you have to make it like it's coming from you. Okay, that you're talking. If a close friend of yours or associate from work or a good client or customer reads that and doesn't think it you're the one writing it, then that's not that good, right? You want to make it so that you're the one. So although AI is creating let's say AI is creating the social media posts or blog posts 100%. Okay, you're not writing it, but because you reviewed it, that becomes yours, right? So you're you're the author of it, although AI helped generate it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have a hand in it at all times and nothing gets out there unless you approve it, because otherwise it could be a disaster if you don't review it, right? It's like anything. Would you write an article and post it without reviewing it, right? At least once or twice. So you want to be able to review. When I give seminars, I constantly rewrite my seminar presentation. Sometimes it goes through 12 or 15 iterations, and I keep doing it. In fact, I'm MC for this banquet on Saturday, and I'm at iteration number 8 now on my presentation. Okay, so I just keep revising it and rehearsing it until I get it down. So when it comes time and the show must go on, I have it pretty much polished, and it can be pretty smooth. So hopefully I answered the question. If not, let me know, Martin, and I can add more stuff to it.
Oh, yes. No, you answered, and I just wanted to comment that something that most people don't talk about or realize is that the AI also has a learning process. So it's a learning by working with you and doing, what you do. It's learning your style, and that's part of the importance of AI is you need to train it to understand your writing styles and your communication methods, and that'll also be incorporated. So the AI is learning as much as it's creating content and information for you, so that it can respond more in your style. So that's something to consider about the AI. And in the process, it'll learn how to review and evaluate the content that it's providing for you. So just my 2 cents on that.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good because I never said anything about training. I just expected, because mine is pretty much trained, and so I just expect it to crank out stuff. But sometimes during the training process, we've got to keep asking it more and more, giving it more and more information, so that uh, the training continues, right? So we're still training right now, but it gets to the point where it graduated from preschool, grade school, intermediate, um, middle school, whatever, high school, college, and now um, it's like a helpful business owner, right?
Right.
With maybe several college degrees. But the more we train it, you're right. The more we train it, the more and better uh, it's going to help us. If we don't spend time to train it, we don't expect it to be much help, right? Except in general, it's just like if you have a pet like a dog. If you don't train the dog, it'll just go run wild and not obey any commands or anything. So it's kind of a two-way street. It's a human versus, training computer robot kind of thing. So
Yeah, and you're right. And what most people need to realize is every time you use it and do something with your AI, it is learning. That's part of the training. So that's why it'll continue to expand its awareness of what you do and how you do things so that it can respond in your particular personal style. So good point. Good point. So let me get on to the next question that we have here, which is what are the top recommendations for practical and user-friendly social AI tools for small businesses, considering ease of use and affordability?
okay. Well, here's for the audience, here's the tools that we use. Okay. Um, some of them I may have mentioned before. Chat GPT, right? So that's our number one AI source or go-to platform. There's NowSite, which it uses ChatGPT, but we use both. And then we have Designer, which is an AI-based software to help design like book covers and things like that, images. Canva does the same thing. Quillbot, as I mentioned before, is like a software editor using AI. It edits our book manuscripts. There's a company called Rev, which takes audio recording and makes a written text transcript from that. And Midjourney, like I mentioned before, we also use Vidio.ai. And what that is it edits videos. So like I mentioned before, we can send our 1 hour webinar and then it edits the videos into short videos instead of long form, okay? Snackable videos. And then there's Voomly, which is a program that I was interested in because it creates cartoon images. I used to like watching cartoons as a kid, so I'm always interested in looking at cartoonish kind of figures. So I thought, let's use that. So we're using that to kind of create social media posts to market our webinars. And some people find it interesting. Some people find it like too kiddish like, but it attracts people. So the next step is we're looking at a platform where instead of cartoon characters, we're going to use actually more human looking people. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's hard to tell the difference between an AI avatar versus a human talking. So that's how it's getting. So those are the top tools that we use. And like ChatGPT is like $20 a month. Some of these other tools are more expensive, but you kind of see if they have a free version that you can try out. If not, let us know or go online and do some research for reviews and all that. And I understand that a lot of small businesses or solopreneurs, they don't have the money to all of a sudden spend $10,000 on AI software and all that. And that's where we come in. You can use our software. If you have like one thing that you want done, we'll use our software. And instead of paying the big bucks to buy the software, you're using our software and we're not going to charge you an arm and a leg. So anyway, those are the top social media platforms that we use. And we analyze when we're looking at platforms to buy, we analyze it. We go online and look at reviews and all that. We try to test drive it ourselves and see if it works. And so far, we've been pretty successful at buying the right software. It's sort of like social media platforms, right? Although most of it is free, but if you want to upgrade, you want to make sure that you're going to get your money's worth, right? So it's the same thing with anything. So hopefully that gives you a rundown on what we use and how we use it. So Martin, we got any other comments or questions?
We have, let's see, we got one more question right now, and it is, what examples do you have to show your use of social AI for posting and marketing?
Are they asking for specific information on what we're doing?
I think that's what it is. Maybe a little more specific use cases of what we're doing with AI, social AI.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're happy to share. In fact, let's talk about social media posting. So we're using AI on various to come up with social media posts for various platforms. So uh, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. If you go to my pages, right, you can see some of the social media posts that were generated by AI. The other thing is there's companies that we own, and so it's not wouldn't be under Lance Luke. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn is under Lance Luke. Instagram is under Building Expert. And then under Facebook, we have various companies that we own, Expert Media Matters and um, Best Hawaii, Business Directory, Small Business Hawaii, that have separate business pages. Okay, so you can go to those. And you can tell which ones I post on my own versus which ones are AI generated. Okay. Now, when you see pictures of food and travel and all that, that's not AI generated. It's obvious. It's like me posting, but the other ones um, are AI generated, especially like we have social media posts that are marketing our webinars. Those are AI generated, and it would be under Expert Media Matters and Construction Management Inspection, because we have another webinar series called Ask Building Expert. So those are the social media things. And then let's talk about blogs. If you wanna, I mean, we're busy. We got like 3 separate websites that we own that we have separate blogs for. Now, one of them is Expert Media Matters. So if you go to expertmediamatters.com and you look under on the menu on the top and you click blog, then you can see all the blogs that were written, and those are AI written blogs. So I think it's pretty nice, the images that go along with the blog content. Okay? And it's pretty good stuff. You know, we've gotten good comments from people. And then I have 2 other websites. One is my real estate one, which is realestateexpert.now.site. That's the name of the website. And then click on blog, and then you can read the blogs about real estate. And these are all AI generated. And then I have another website for my basically construction management company. And that name of the website is nationalbuildingexpert.now.site. And you go there and go to the blog section, and you have blog articles written about building and construction topics. So there's a whole bunch of different articles there. So our team is active on generating blogs for at least 3 different websites. Just one website alone creating blogs is a lot of work, but imagine 3 going on at the same time, in addition to social media posts and things like that. So those are the information that's live in real time. You can go there and check it out and see what content we put out. And I think it's pretty professional, if you ask me. there's other blogs out there, real estate blogs, and there's media marketing blogs and all that. Not too many like national building expert type blogs. I may be one of the handful of people that have a blog in like the United States or even international. I keep trying to do a search and I don't find too many out there. So anyway, it might be a little niche that I kind of came across. But yeah, so that's, we're happy to share our contents to give you ideas on how you could use AI for your social media. And this is just a blog. If you go to our website, you could see other sites that are on the website, and some of them are AI generated to help us. But we create it so that it doesn't look like a robot did it or a computer designed it, right? So that's kind of the hard part, to kind of take what AI has given you and kind of tweak it so that it's your own face, your own brand, your own voice. And I think that's kind of the harder part. But so we got any other comments or anybody questions from anybody else?
No, Lance, I've checked the social media. Nothing out there right now. So
Okay. All
I
right,
think
but um
the the point you make clearly is even with using AI, you want to make whatever it is real for you and for your clients and customers, and that's how you use the AI and how everyone should use the AI to make it really reflective of you and reflective of what your clients are looking to find and receive. Yeah. So
yeah, the
points.
bottom line, if it doesn't seem like you're the one talking or writing, then you have to change it a bit, right? Um,
Right.
and it can be helpful because sometimes, like, for example, I write a social media post and then I test AI, and the AI written one sounds better and it makes me sound more intelligent. So I'm like, okay, I'm using that one. I'll change a few words here and there, and it sounds like me writing. So, I mean, it's just kind of taken off, and it's a good thing, and it's not that expensive. And I'm not telling you guys you have to buy every single platform that we have. It's just that over time we decided that, oh, we want to, do something a little different, and um, the platform that we were using couldn't do it, so we have to buy another one. So anyway, I know we pretty much used up our hour. We thank everybody for joining us, and um, we invite you to attend the next webinar. And like I mentioned before, if you guys have questions that come up later, some people may be watching a rebroadcast, so it's not live. So post your comments, and we welcome comments as well as questions. So if you think that you learned something, please post something about that, so we know you guys are out there and you're benefiting from the information that we're giving you. So we look forward to you guys and invite you to attend the next webinar. And till that time, we'll see you then. Register, it's free, log on. And if you can't make it because you're have other commitments, still register, because we capture your email and it will send you the video when it's available. So it's available live. Hopefully you can make it live, but if not, register, sign up anyway, and then we'll email you the video as soon as it comes out. So Martin will handle all that. I just like to talk. I don't like to do all the IT stuff. It's too hard for me. I gotta go hit the road. So anyway, until then, we'll see you again. Thank you very much for participating. We enjoy having you guys listen to us, and hopefully it'll help solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, small business owners. That's what we're here for. Until next time, we'll see you again. Thank you very much. Aloha.